this is my head, and we just made this mask, this burlap mask. It fits pretty much like a glove on my face. Actually, it's really comfortable. It's gonna go in our scarecrow area. We're gonna make several of these, and it was super easy to make. You're gonna want to attend HauntCon this year because we are doing a class and we're gonna be making these killer masks and these killer gloves. Check it out. Enjoy the episode. Come on!
Because we do a makeup class at our workshop every Thursday, we wanted to have a whole bunch of busts so the youth can work on them. So what we've done, I want to do a silicone mold and then a mother mold of the Ultracal. You could use whatever you want. Ultracal's pretty cheap. So we have the one side completely finished. And I've started on here already, as you can see. So this top part here, we did a flange and a flange along the bottom. The flange along the bottom isn't completely done yet, because I'm not done, so we're gonna continue putting layers. Typically you put 4 layers of the silicone on. You wanna get it to 3/8 of an inch thickness. I think I might do a little bit more. I think I might do 5 layers just because I want to completely cover these keys and have a 3/4 inch thickness around the keys. So I've done 2 layers on this already, and what we use is Smooth On Rebound 40, and then you mix them by volume. So what I've done here is I've used 2 coffee cups and I just cut them to the size I need them to be, or whatever you want to use. If you want to use like a baking cup or something like that, these are great because you can just throw them away. You can cut them to the size you want. The first batch I made way too much. I had a lot of throwaway, so I found that this amount was a pretty good amount for a cast this size. And I just put them back on the lid so I can reuse them again because I'm cheap. So this is a brushable silicone. So the first layer I brushed it all on, got all that fine detail. Now what I'm doing, I'm kind of letting this gel up a little bit so I can trowel it on, and because I definitely want to make sure that all the keys are getting covered properly. You can buy pigments for these, so every layer you can darken it so you can see what layers are being done and that you're not missing anything, especially because along the flange here, it's hard to tell how many layers are on the flange. So this is a bit thicker now, and I am just troweling this up. You have about 20 minutes working time with this. Especially when you let the silicone gel this much, you definitely want to watch out for air bubbles. I'll show you how easy it is to get an air bubble. So if you're troweling it, look at those pockets that it's creating. So you want to make sure that you're following through with what you're doing, making no air bubbles. Okay, so once I've done 2 or 3 more coats on this, we'll make the mother mold, and then this puppy will be done. We'll take it apart. Oh, the one thing I missed was that you have to put silicone grabs very nicely on silicone, so you have to put a mold release. Come with me, I'll show you what we use. You don't want to use the universal. This is Ease 200. It is what you want to use for the silicone. I know some other people will use like a watered down Vaseline, that kind of thing, which is, I've never tried it, but I'm sure it's fine. This seems to work very well. With silicone, you don't have to use as much, like on the table and stuff like that, but to stick together, you definitely have to use some type of mold release. And thanks a lot for watching this episode. Please subscribe, and I hope you've been enjoying all of our series.